Hello and welcome to the Lane Podcast. I'm Magic.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Lewis.
And so we're just going to ramble about the shit during the week. Are you ready, boys? Alright.
I am.
Who wants to go first in this endeavour?
Well, actually, no, I've got. I guess. What did you do this weekend?
What did you do this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a pretty cool weekend. I actually convinced someone I had superpowers. This is not a lie, I can back this up because Lewis was here with me.
Yeah, because it's my uncle.
Yeah, it was his uncle
Yeah,
who's convinced I have superpowers,
Alright.
which is pretty cool. I mean, we can talk about that in a bit. What did you do this weekend?
I did like two kind of big things. Like, I went on a pirate pub crawl, as you do.
What did you
For
do?
my mate's birthday.
Yeah.
I looked fucking amazing. I spent 30 quid on my costume, and I had a proper pirate
You
hat.
spent £30 on the costume.
Yeah.
I'm always really dirt cheap, but I always get my mum to make
Sew it for you.
They even sew it
No, I proper go for it.
You want to go as a ninja? Wear bin bags. Like, okay, mum. You know, that's what happens.
But so yeah, I went as pirate, and it wasn't a long one because we eventually got to our third pub, and it was like, is there any point moving? It was like, nah, fuck that. And that's not even the interesting thing that happened. Like, the interesting thing happened at the end. We were leaving the pub, and this bloke, he was just talking to a bunch of us, and I walk over, and I'm like, yeah, cool, man. He goes, yeah, sweet, yeah. Well, do you bun? I was like, yeah, sometimes. That's always my answer. Sometimes. He goes, yeah, take my number in it. I'm called Ricky, innit?
Wait, so some people might not know what bun means. Bun means smoking the herb.
Smoking the herb.
Smoking the herb or abusing the substance. Yeah.
I eventually got this guy's number. Turns out I already had his number.
You already had his phone call?
Yeah, I met him a few months ago.
Oh, shit.
And I already had his number. And he saw our mate skateboarding outside the pub. He was like, oh, mate, can you not skate here? I work here, it's kind of, I've got respect for the neighbours. And he was like, he just went, yeah, okay, cool, mate. And he got off his board and he started talking. And he was like, yeah, mate, can you pick up your board? Pick up your board or I'll batter you. And then, he was just like, why are you that's rude, man. Why are you getting rude to me? I went, no, fuck off. No, I'll tell you what, you're barred. You're barred. And, pushed him off the premises. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you getting rude to me? And, but this guy was just going, I fucking just got out of fucking prison, mate. I'll just fucking batter you. And his mate was with him.
What?
As well, his mate was with him, behind him, chatting shit. And then, I went up to him, I went, look, Ricky, I'll sort it out. I'll take him out. I'll talk to him, right? He was like, yeah, cool, man. He, calmed down a bit. And I took Oscar off, and that was the mate who got in a bit of trouble, the one who's skating. Mm-hmm. And, I was just like, yeah, Oscar, you just got to chill out in situations like that. Just whatever fucking happens, just agree with them.
Yeah, man, especially when they're nutters like that.
Yeah. And, the guy comes over, I said, yeah, Ricky, it's not going to be a problem anymore. And he was just like, yeah, no, it's cool. And, Oscar was just like, I just don't understand, man. Why are you getting rude to me? Why do you have to be rude? And then that fucking made him kick off again. He's taking his bag off. He was like, oh, I'm not having this. So I went, Ricky, calm down. I talked to him a bit, and we went off and talked to him. He was like, oh, yeah, cool. I eventually calmed him down again. He was just like, so yeah, do you want to pick up? I was like, yeah, I could get a 10-bit. And his mate was just like, yeah, okay, tell you what, mate. If you give me the money, I'll go off and get it for you. And I just went, no.
Oh, what idiot!
No,
right? You're really gonna give him your money before you get it?
I'm really that stupid, yeah.
I just went no, and they were like, "What?" I went, "Yeah, I'm not mugging you off, but I go where my money goes."
Exactly.
And so that's what happened that night. And then on Saturday, I went to my mate's birthday, another birthday party.
Another birthday party.
But it was the family birthday party, so all his fucking family were there. And this was I've never seen so many people throw up in one party.
I have. I've been to parties where actually, my cousin threw a house party once, and we was all drinking this fucking shit mix, and we put lots of blackcurrant in it, and everyone's drinking it, everyone at this party, and every time someone came with booze, it was like, I tell you what, you can either drink your drink, or put it in with the shit mix, and drink all night. And everyone was like, yeah, everyone was doing it.
Shit mix.
Yeah, that's the only way it was working, so everyone's drinking this, yeah? Must have been at least 10 people saying threw up in the kitchen. The kitchen floor was a cream colour, yeah. It was a cream murder. It was purple at the end. It was purple, and it was like walking on Velcro. It was fucking ridiculous. It was fucking horrible anyway. But
this party was in they rented out a hall, and it was a lot less than that. It was like 5 people, but
Yeah.
it was just in the span, like the time span. They were all within like maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours of each other, and it was like I was seeing into the fucking future, because we got there and it was like some 16-year-old kid and he was just like rolling on the floor just like I just looked at him and went, yeah, he's gonna go. He's the first. And then half an hour later he was outside throwing up, and like there were 2 like, because this guy was like Sri Lankan, so there were these 2 like sort of big Sri Lankan guys like, eat this, like trying to force sandwiches down his throat to make you feel better, man. They were like, trust me, man, I've been in this situation, just eat this, you'll be bad, it'll make you throw up again, but you'll be fine. And like the guy was so fucked he couldn't even open his mouth. He was like,
now being force fed fucks as well.
What sandwiches were they?
I don't know, but like,
Can you imagine? Yeah,
and then,
can you imagine they were like jam or something?
and then like around the corner there was this other guy who like passed on the floor. He threw up like 15 minutes after the other guy, and then like there were these 2 like other guys there, and they were just like, yeah, we go to Grey Court School, like we're big drinkers, we've got iron livers. I just went, yeah, they are going to.
Yeah,
they're next. They're next. And then like half an hour after they said that, like we saw one of them getting dragged outside, like he was paralytic, couldn't even move his legs. Like they had to pick him up off the ground and they sat him down, and then like the other one who was saying that he had an iron liver was like, this was like the most beautiful situation, because you were looking at someone who was just as fucked as the other guy person looking after him.
And they're both just laying there, man.
This was, imagine this scene, there's a guy sitting on a chair, like, he can't even move, he's not even conscious, and like, his mate's just like, yeah, no, mate, you'll be alright, and then he turns around to projectile vomit into the bushes. And then after he's done puking, turns back and starts comforting him again.
Oh shit!
And then
Pull through this, man.
So at this point, and then like, so this point it was 3 people who were thrown up, and like 1 guy just absolutely gone. And then like, they fucking the guy who was sitting outside. Oh yeah, by the way, when the guy turned away to projectile vomit, like he just fucking fell off the chair and face planted in the ground, like smacked his face on the ground.
Was it when we was in? Where was we? Oh, that wedding. We come back from that wedding. That guy was drunk. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember now. We was in that guy at Jordan's room. We was in Jordan's bedroom.
That was it.
And that guy was on his knees, like chatting shit, and then he just went.
Bow! Face first, so he's stuck there with his arse in the air for ages, It was the funniest thing.
They go out to this party, like, and like half an hour later after I see that, they're dragging like the guy who was sitting on the chair in, and I'm just like, is it a good idea to bring him in? I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, he already threw up aside, so then it was 4 people. They took him in, and then me and my friend Andrew, we fucking stood there for like 20 minutes watching this guy throwing up on himself.
Oh no!
And like, it wasn't like loads. It was just like, bleh.
Yeah, like a mouthful.
And then like a mouthful. I was doing that for like an hour.
Oh.
And then this other guy, like, I instantly knew he was going to, because he was like, he could barely stand up. He was going around like hugging everyone, like telling everyone to give him high fives. I was just like, yeah, that guy's gone. So it was like 5 people at this party, like within 2 hours, just throwing up, and like the guy who was throwing up on himself, they put him next to like one of the huge speakers.
Oh, so his head's just battered from the music. Oh, no way.
I was just like, as soon as he was throwing up, I was like, do you not want to move him back outside? And they were just like, nah, it's fine.
Bad times.
It was fucking brutal. It was like a war zone, man. It's one of those stories where I can just go, no, John, you weren't there, man.
You weren't there.
You weren't fucking there.
You weren't fucking there, man.
You weren't fucking there, John. You don't understand.
No, man.
The shit I saw.
Oh shit. So yeah, man. Let's tell you about what happened then. The old superpowers.
Oh, yeah.
So his uncle's already at like a predisposition of like a believing shit, because he has this thing called The Secret. Yeah. I think Lewis is best explaining this because he's been baffled more by it than me, like because obviously he's his uncle. So yeah, Luke, tell us about The Secret.
Oh well, The Secret's about like law of attraction, as they call it. Like if you think good sort of thing, then good things will happen to you.
Yeah.
And like,
it's an alright way to like think.
Yeah, of course
it's not a bad way.
It's a positive way of thinking.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, he believes in it so much that everything evolves around it. So like he believes that he can make a bet online on the horses, walk away and go, yes, I've won, and he's gonna win. Because it happened to him like 4 or 5 times in a row. he then believed it and was like, yes, I can just put a bet on, walk away, and believe I've won, innit? I'm like, alright, bro.
So he has won.
He's won, yeah.
He might just be like schizophrenic. He might just believe he won, but he actually hasn't. Like, in all fairness, we're not slewing him because he's actually going to come on. He's going to come on the show.
Yeah,
we're going to get him on. He's quite an interesting dude. Like some of the shit he's done. I think his brains is a bit baffled by all the drugs that he's done.
Yeah, too many
drugs. Like, but yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. I just like, yeah. He just believes the secret too much. He believes, that he can win the lottery any time. Like, I'm like, at any point he can win the lottery if he really wanted to, but he just chooses not to at the moment.
Like that woman who you briefly mentioned.
No, not
figured out the mathematics.
No. He believes that if he puts on the lottery and goes, I've won the lottery, he'll win it, but he just hasn't done it yet. Like, I haven't asked him why he hasn't done it yet, but he was just like, I can make you win the lottery and stuff. I just got to focus more and shit. I was like, okay, cool. Oh, but you were talking about this thing that I seen earlier, actually. But basically, a woman thinks she's discovered how to win the lottery. Like, she thinks she's discovered the algorithm of where winning lottery tickets come from. Yeah, and she has won the lottery 4 times since learning this year, and she's won 2.4 million.
Each time?
No, altogether, collectively, 2.4 million.
Sick.
Exactly, yeah. It's interesting. Like, she's got a PhD. She's got a doctorate in maths, yeah. So, like, you can't imagine her being crazy.
No.
And so, but, Captain Longroach. Jesus Christ. I'm going to be burning Roach now. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. I know subtle. Sometimes you just can't be subtle. Okay? Anyway, going back to the superpowers then. So he believes in this secret thing. And he's really high at this point anyway.
Yeah, we're fucked.
And we go back to Lewis's house, yeah? So we're at Lewis's house, and he hasn't ever seen me do magic before.
And he didn't believe it at first. He's like, no, you can't do this.
You're not a real magician.
You're not a real magician.
Like, you don't do it for a job. And I'm like, well, I get that all the time, really. But I was like, yeah, I do. How about I show you some stuff? So he's like, okay. I'll show him a couple of card tricks and stuff. And at this point, he's like, oh my god, Lewis, this is exactly what I was telling you about, the secret, bruv. This is the secret in action. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, right. And so we're doing more stuff, and I pull out some sponge balls, and I fucking do the sponge balls. And he believes it's like energy that had made those sponge balls like appear in his hands and stuff like that. He believes that I'm moving stuff with my mind and shit.
What about where you make 2 sponge balls out of 1?
Yeah,
exactly, that's what he does.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what he's doing.
And he was like, I started doing spoon bending. And he was like, yeah, you're using the energy from your brain. That's exactly what the secret's about and stuff. And by the end of it, he had fully believed that I had superpowers. Also, I hypnotised him as well. We was doing a bit of hypnosis with him. And we had all sorts of stuff going on. We made him forget his name and stuff. Lewis can probably tell you better than me because I was actually there doing it. I can't really remember what was going on. But
the thing that happened was like, forgetting his name. He tried to do the visual, but he was like, "Oh, I can still sense you're around." But
I tried to make myself invisible.
Yeah.
But it was like I can't really change my eyes. So he already had that belief. So it's really hard to change a belief if you don't know it's already there, sort of thing. So I couldn't really make myself invisible for him. But some other stuff worked, which was quite interesting. Like
forgetting the numbers 3 and stuff.
I was making him drink water, and he could taste the water. It tastes like Coca-Cola. I said it tastes like Coke in it. It tastes like Coke. It tastes like tea. It tastes like cold tea. Like,
but when he was doing it, I was like, let me have some of this. Yeah, let me try some. I could taste it, Ruben. I was tasting the water. Obviously, tiny little bit. You just swallow it around your mouth. It actually feels like you can taste what he's talking about.
It's just pure suggestion. Like, it's just literally just tricking your brain, especially in a heightened state of say being high. Like, it's
what was the smell one as well? That was mad because I wasn't even properly. This is at first. He was like, "Oh yeah, can you smell that?" He's like, "No, what? Smell what?" He's like, "What do you like the smell of?" Innit? He's like, "Cut grass or anything?" And I'm thinking, I thought, "Oh, I can kind of smell cut grass right now." Yeah. Then he goes, "Pancakes." First thing I smelled was pancakes. Yeah. I was like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And my uncle's going, "Yeah, I can smell these pancakes. Where are they? He's just cracked out like that. You could actually smell real pancakes cooking.
I remember when you hypnotised me in the pub, but it didn't quite work properly because you were trying to make me forget the number 3, like completely forget its existence. But
did I hypnotise you first or Tom?
Tom.
Yeah, because you guys were both non-believers.
Yeah. I thought it was
that I'm a hypnotist, and you were just like, no, there's no way, this is just shit.
When you tried to make me forget the 3, I went 1, 2. No, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and then you do it backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah. No, it's 3.
To the extent, I put like basically it's sort of like a block. It works on people differently, but to the extent it's like you had forgotten the number 3.
It's on the tip of your tongue. You just can't say it.
But it was just like, well, the minute you seen Tom go down, Tom's one of our friends.
When you just like clicked your fingers, you just went down. I was like,
I seen your face.
Shit!
It was just like, let me give you an emoticon expression. It would have been like a semicolon, a dash, and a big arse capital circle O thing, and he'd just be like, ah. That was exactly what his face was like, and I just inside I was just yes, I've done it. So yeah, man, that is what happened to us during the week. So should we have a look at what happened in the news this week?
Yeah.
Hit me up with some interesting shit from the news.
Well, I made a couple of notes on it.
Made notes. How professional now. Compared to last week, this is top
of the game.
Yeah, man, we're like an FM radio station now.
Alright, what was on page 21 on this paper? So that's good.
Still got to find the pages though.
Yeah.
I told you to write like little titles just to jog your memory. No.
No, fuck that.
You're always fine.
So
But why are you doing that? Yeah, what do you reckon of this, like, the stuff I got off my boss anyway?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The smell just batters your eyelids, isn't it?
Oh, here it is, I found it.
The stuff where, the subtle stuff that we're smoking at the moment is like some amnesia stuff. It's really nice.
Okay.
Just like a connoisseur of that. But yeah.
Yeah, imagine this, right? You're sitting, you get a refund from whatever air company you booked a plane with, like 450 quid, completely refund your ticket. The reason why you got refunded that money, because someone next to you on the plane had died.
What?
This is like one of those little segments in the paper that you get at the side. It was like, a Swedish woman got a £450 refund for having to sit next to a man who died.
But how did they die?
Yeah,
it wasn't like not like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like on the plane, like a stroke or something.
No, just imagine if he just fell asleep and you died in your sleep and you didn't know.
Exactly,
you just thought you were sleeping.
And
then at the end of the night, you just found out that you've been sitting next to a dead person. That would fuck you up.
It's just like peanuts. Oh,
it's just
peanuts,
sleeping.
and then you just peanuts. But why was you trying to wake him up? Like,
yeah, I don't think I've
He's dead! We're all gonna die! Oh my god. No, that's fucked up shit. Actually, I wouldn't be that bothered. I'd be like, yes, free holiday.
Yeah, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. How much you get a free holiday?
I didn't know the guy.
You should find someone who wants to commit suicide. Make them
Just a free holiday. You're
and then make them overdose or something.
Dead next to you.
And then you get a free holiday out of it. Like, they wouldn't commit suicide. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're not helping them either. Actually, if you know they're going to commit suicide and don't do anything to stop them, is that just as bad?
That is just.
You get nicked, don't you, for that?
Yeah, you do. But I swear it's like.
So we can't do it because the government knows our plan. If we get caught now and there's someone commits suicide next to us on a plane, they're going to hear this podcast and we'll be fucked. But anyone else who wants to use it, anyone else who listens to the podcast who wants to use that idea, feel free. I mean, he is genius.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You can stomach it, you know? Some guy just slitting his neck in front of you.
Why is it so extreme? I just thought, like, I don't know. Drink a lot of water.
Just inject yourself.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, lots of smack or something. But,
it'll go out buzzing at least.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, look, we're 20 minutes in. Sorry for the time check, guys. But that's pretty awesome. We haven't had like a lull compared to last week.
Oh God.
Where it was in an hour. But we do have a third person. We did say on the last one, a third person would make this a lot better. So we got our good old friend Lewis. Actually, Lewis hasn't even introduced himself. You caught us on the last podcast, you know, that I'm a professional magician, and Alex just left college studying music and stuff. So Lewis, you want to hit us up with what you do?
Well, to be honest, at the moment I'm just looking for work. I mean,
Pal, yeah?
Yeah.
Job seekers.
We're here.
That's how we roll.
On the verge of losing your house and that, but you know, life's a struggle. Life's a struggle.
I feel like this is going to turn into like some sort of like rap video now. It's a struggle, man. And then Cass going on
It's got like some piano in the background.
But yeah, carry on.
But
man.
yeah, well, obviously at college was doing performing arts with magic as well.
Yes, we were.
So looking to hopefully pursue that sometime soon.
A little bit of acting.
Yeah, you
A
know.
little bit of acting. And what's that? A black guy from like South London? What, going into like acting?
Damn right.
That just doesn't sound like a trend at all.
No.
No. But that's rare, man. That's awesome.
I can't think of anyone who's done that.
No, can you?
No, I just said.
This is like. I was asking Lewis, but you know.
That's what you need. You're definitely going to get a job.
But,
There's definitely a lot of potential.
but yeah, just if anyone out listening to the podcast, you know, if you're doing any film work or any like theatre work or anything, any sort of acting, like throw us an email, message us on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. All the links are like below or above or wherever they are on the webpage. You can see them. You'll be able to find how to contact us. Contact us, and Lewis will be more than happy to come down and
give you a sample.
trot the boards, as it were. Be the thespian that he was made. Not lesbian, thespian that he's been made to be. So yeah, man, hit us up. Alex, I see you looking eager to tell us something.
No, I just got this one ready. This is another little snippet in the paper.
Oh, a little snippet.
9 medieval skeletons unearthed by builders in Ayrsham, Oxfordshire, are being reburied in a nearby churchyard. So these builders have dug up skeletons from a medieval period, and then instead of like going, alright, fuck this is where they got buried, this is their resting ground, no, I'm just going to fucking move them. It's like, someone is going to get a haunting for that. It's going to come back.
I mean, if you believe in ghosts and psychics and shit. But, yeah, man, some people do. Don't hold that against them, mugs. Yeah, man.
No, ghosts, I can understand why people believe in ghosts, but fucking psychics.
Psychics, yeah. If you're psychic, wouldn't you just win the lottery? There'd be a lot of millionaires out there, I think, if everyone who said they were psychic was psychic.
Hey! Things you could do as well.
Unless they haven't even thought of it. Unless they're pretty dim and they're like, I hadn't even thought of that. Thanks, lame podcast. Bad people start winning the lottery now. Shit.
Well, like,
Pal.
have you seen Psychic Today?
Psychic Today? I have not.
It's like a Sky channel, and it's like it's one of these places you ring in, and it's got these presenters on, and they use their psychic powers to give people life advice.
Oh wow! What? And there's not a law against that.
No,
because it's like,
how can you give out like therapy without being fully trained? Like, you can fuck people's lives up.
like it's stuff like this. Like a guy rings in, he's saying that he's having trouble with his girlfriend, and they'll be like, "Well, by the sound of your voice, like, I'm judging that you're a kind, like, compassionate character." Like, they're just saying shit that people want to hear.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I suggest what you do, and then they just give life advice. And people are like, wow, these guys know what they're fucking talking about. They're psychic.
So you should break up your 12-year marriage. Yeah, just do that on the whim of a psychic from off TV. What the fuck is this shit? Like, I'm getting a Dave. Dave's calling me. Yeah. No,
it's
Mike.
Greg. Not even Questlove.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like calling up to the fucking call room like, you fucking said that was Dave online. Yeah, I know, I thought it'd be a laugh. It makes it more realistic.
Yeah, I would just fuck around with psychics so much.
Yeah.
Like, I know sort of people that sort of
No, I seen it actually. There's a magician called Keith Barry. Like, you may have heard of him, may not have heard of him, but he phoned up on one of those psychic lines, and he was like, "Yeah, hi, yeah, my name's Will. Yeah, basically, yeah, I'm from. I used to live in America. Yeah, in West Philadelphia. Yeah, I was born and raised there." Yeah. Yeah. And he goes, "Yeah, the playground is where I spent most of my days. Yeah, I used to be chilling out, relaxing, acting kind of cool. I was shooting some, basketball outside of school, and there was a couple of guys. They were up to no good. They were making trouble in the neighbourhood, and I got in a fight with them. And basically, my mum made me move to because he's talking in an Irish accent. He's like, my mum and moved to Ireland with my posh auntie and uncle, and that's where I've been brought up. But yeah, I was just finding up just as basically the people I used to play basketball with, like Jazzy Jeff and guys like that. I used to be big on the rap scene. He goes, "Will I ever meet them again?" And the guy's like, "Oh well, well, let me just. I'm going to use the cards for this, and then." And he goes, "Right, I'm getting social networking sites. Social networking sites. If you sign up to social networking sites and you try and find someone use their full name, you'll probably find someone. And I think it's just going to go like that. Like they're gonna find someone else, and you're gonna just all get up like that on social networking." And he goes, yeah. And then you can see the guy literally get something in his ear, the psychic, and he goes, "Jazzy Jeff, is that like Jazzy Jeff from The Fresh Prince?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, like that's me, Will Smith." And the big Irish accent, he's like, "Royce, yeah, that's me. That's Will Smith." Yeah. And the guy's like, "Okay, thank you, caller. Okay, bye now, bye." And it comes off, and you can just see him sort of like, "What the fuck was that?" Like that's like you're supposed to screen the calls.
This psychic used the magical cards to help him like see into the future, just to tell him to sign up to Facebook. And it was like, if you type in someone's name, you're bound to find that fucking shit. That's how I found my brothers who live in Yorkshire. You don't even be a psychic. I was sitting in the car. I was like, if I just search on Facebook, I'll find them. Surely that means
you are psychic.
Fuck! I should go on those
Alex,
TV shows.
You can make a bundle with Alex. You got to tell people go on Facebook. It's like
send me your emails and I'll solve your problem.
You want to contact your dead cat? Go on Facebook.
Go down through your photos and look at pictures of your cat.
There you go. More psychic advice from Alex McGrowler. Maybe we call him the McGrowler Guru. He is the one. There can only be one. Highlander. What a great film.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I'm going to look at it. Listen. How many you not have seen Highlander?
I don't know. I just never saw it. I just haven't seen it.
Do you know what? Yeah. They put that on your to-do list.
Okay.
Highlander. Yeah. We can actually watch it together and we can talk about it next. You actually did this, didn't you? When I was talking about Very Important People.
Yeah.
With Terry Wagwan and stuff. You actually watched that episode.
Yeah, I watched like one of the episodes and it had Terry Wagwan on it.
Terry Wagwan.
And
what about Mr. Terry?
I don't know. I still like Terry Wagwan is the only good thing about that show.
Terry Wagwan is a legend.
Because I watched it. And
no, the Danny Dyer character as well.
I was the Danny Dyer character.
It's jokes, and he's like Danny Dyer doing hard sums, and he's helping this kid doing like, this is some naughty homework. I'm gonna have to go around and take a flag. Like he's just sitting there, he's like, fucking hell, all this algebra's fucking doing me Sweden. And he's like, I'm gonna have to go in and nut that teacher. It's hilarious. You got to check out the Danny Dyer character as well.
The thing that I found out because I used to watch Dead Ringers.
Yeah, Dead Ringers.
I watched Dead Ringers, and then comparing that to Very Important People, it's just like because when they do their impressions of Very Important People, they really over exaggerate the character and the way they speak. Whereas Dead Ringers, they were just like they'd watch so many videos.
Yeah, I was gonna say tell people about what Dead Ringers is because some people.
Dead Ringers is like an old BBC. It's not old. It's like maybe 10 years old. It's kind of
it's like, I would say 10 years. Yeah.
And yeah, it was like a group of very, very good impressionists, and it was really political. They did quite a lot of segments about MPs, and like Tony Blair was a big character, but compared to the Very Important People where they over exaggerate the character, they would just like study them and they'd learn how to act exactly like them.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Whereas like I'm not saying like the impressions they're all right, but like I think like their Jonathan Ross character.
Oh, I like that in the fucking midlife crisis or whatever.
Yeah,
what was it called?
Midlife crisis.
Crisis,
because
yeah.
they just every single thing like that. They just make Jonathan Ross just say "qua."
Yeah.
It's like really annoying. I found it really annoying, and then it got to the point where I was nearly finishing the episode. And I just went, "Why am I doing this to myself?
Why did I watch
why did I just turn it off after I saw the Terry Wagwan section?"
Terry Wagwan is legendary. Rose with the weather is half man. Legendary. Okay. What have you got? Come on, Lou. Hit us up with something interesting. Oh, he's going to get his notes.
Interesting.
He's got to unlock his phone.
Actually, there's this thing I was reading up about the Olympics.
About the Olympics, okay.
Yeah. And so,
Well, are we for the Olympics? I'm for the Olympics.
No, I don't give a shit about fucking Olympics. The Olympics has fucked up 3 days of my life.
How so?
The bicycle track that they're doing, it starts in Kingston upon Thames.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently Kingston's going to be shut down for 3 days because that's where the fucking race starts. And the track actually goes past my house.
So it goes past mine as well.
Does it?
Yeah. I've got a VIP lane and everything going past my house.
No, I've got like they literally.
That's for the tennis, though.
Yeah, for the tennis.
This one is where the bikes will actually go past my house.
Yeah.
So they've shut my road down for 3 days. I can't go fucking anywhere. Like when they tested the track last year, just for like half a day, they wouldn't even let me cross the road.
What?
The cyclists have been and gone, and they wouldn't let me cross the road.
Yeah.
Like, I had to go to fucking work.
Run across the road.
No, what I had to do, I had to walk halfway to work, which is like a good 20 minutes. And then it got to the point where there was no policeman, so I just jumped on my bike and fucking like cycled. But like, it was so long. I can't imagine doing it for 3 days. I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
I have to leave my house. I can't spend 3 days.
They can't just lock you up though, surely.
That's fucked up. It's a police state, I tell you.
No, it's not like they've just said you can't go anywhere. They've basically just made it so that it's very difficult to get to places. Like getting to Kingston, I'd have to fucking walk to Kingston.
No buses.
No buses. Like I
That's
can't get a bus
fucked
to Kingston
Bike
because
it, man.
Yeah, right.
Push bike.
He's got push bike.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't even let me cycle on the pavement when they would have the track on.
I would be riding anywhere, man. You catch me and tell me get off, innit?
I'll be riding. Okay. The old fucking need for fucking spokes over here, like. I got the need for moderate speed.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us about the Olympics. I was
just saying, Saudi Arabian women wasn't allowed to ever do the Olympics before because of obviously the way that they dress. They have to dress with their eyes only showing, things like that. Yeah, like because of being married or whatever.
I guess like an athletic tracksuit would be quite like sexy.
That's what they're gonna have to start wearing. To get them into it, they're gonna have to start wearing these special clothes, and it's actually just been brought in that they can.
Well, like full spandex, like,
no, without
like a morph suit. Imagine in a morph suit. That would be amazing. If you don't know what a morph suit is, it's basically like a skin tight suit that you wear.
It's like made of lycra, isn't
yeah,
it? Like the cycling bit.
Yeah, and it just goes over your face and everything. It just makes you look like Morph, basically, from like Smart, I think it was.
The Morph was an Aardman animation, like the same people who did Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run and stuff.
Yeah, but it used to be on Smart. Do you remember?
Yeah, no, Morph was a character on Smart, but like back ages ago, it was a TV show.
Okay.
It was an Aardman animation, but then they've lost all of that stuff because their studio burnt down.
Oh,
so
what?
they managed to save like Wallace and Gromit and like all the other stuff, but Morph just like got burned.
He melted.
Just see him melt into a puddle.
His arm just. He looks like Gollum at the end.
Yeah, the Gollum.
The end of Lord of the Rings. So yeah.
Bit of spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah, it turns out at the end of Lord of the Rings, Gollum gets melted.
That's all that happens.
Turns into a puddle.
There's a big flaw in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, there's a fucking huge flaw in Lord of the Rings.
Everyone talks about it.
Why don't they fucking fly the eagles in?
Giant eagles! Like, no one ever gives a logical answer of like why they don't do it.
My theory, this is like another. We're gonna get onto the point where it just sounds like we don't get laid.
Yeah.
My theory is there's 3 wizards in the place. There's Saruman, Gandalf, and there's another one, I can't remember the name. And they all had individual roles. Saruman had to look after the land, Gandalf had to look after the people who lived in the land, and the other wizard had to look after the animals. And when Gandalf's stuck on top of Saruman's tower and he whispers to the moth and like sends him away, the moth goes to the other wizard and tells him, and so he sends an eagle to go and save him. But the other wizard didn't want to get involved in the war, so he just completely stayed out of it.
Right.
But then I guess at the end he just decided to send Eagles in a backup. But seeing as he didn't want to get involved in the war, he didn't want to help them get the ring.
Yeah,
safely.
I feel like that was sort of going to be my theory. Was I didn't know. I thought the Eagles were their own race and that they had their own intelligence as well. I didn't know this wizard run them, but I thought like they were like basically they're too scared to go to Mordor. Why the Eye was still there? Why Sauron was still had power? Yeah. But when the ring goes in and Sauron's tower crumbles, there's no power left there. So they're just like, yeah, fuck it, we can just go in now and not scared to do it. So I didn't know there was a wizard who was involved, but that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, no. In the they do not even explain it in the film, but in the books there are 3 wizards.
Okay, in the books.
Yeah,
I am an advocate for saying I'm an advocate for saying read books whenever you can, because films and TV programs do fuck up a bit. But I never got around to reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy or The Hobbit or the Silmarillion. Actually, I read a bit of The Hobbit, and there's another book called the Silmarillion.
Yeah, that's like the Wikipedia book of Lord of the Rings. It just explains how.
No, isn't it about? I thought it was set. You know, when at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings they're talking about the war.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Sound. I think that's.
I read like the
first. Set, 'cause it's set way before The Hobbit.
Yeah, yeah. I read like the first chapter of that because my mum bought all of them, and the first chapter is basically like Genesis in the Bible. It explains how the world was created and how the wizards were created, and how Sauron came to be.
Fairy Muff.
Like how Sauron was born.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting if you like the universe.
Like the universe.
Like the universe of stories.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just marking off my notes of what we have talked about and what we haven't talked about. Because I'm professional like that.
Guess I'll bring something else up.
Go on.
My notes. I signed up to Twitter again.
You signed up to Twitter again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have actually put links to all of our Twitters on our Facebook page. If you look in the description...
No, mine is my current Twitter, because mine was the one before.
Yeah, but I've changed that now, and I don't think anyone was following it. And just to subtly say, just roll another one. Subtly just say it. Just do that thing. Okay.
I need to know about that.
Is there one over there? No, it's not.
Oh, no.
There's not.
That slightly disappeared.
No, because we saw it before.
Yeah.
Subtly
disappeared.
Subtly disappeared. So yeah, you sign up to Twitter again, and all of our Twitters are on our Facebook page.
But like signing up to Twitter, it's like a fucking mission because I had to first of all I wanted to get like something that is like my at the end. I wanted to have the Harrison as my, at the Harrison.
Yeah.
But then I had to settle with at Alex the Harrison. But then it brings me to this page which is just overly polite because it was like your name is okay. So it's like yeah that's fine man. And it was like your password could be more secure. And I was just like first thing I said was fuck you Twitter. Like, fuck you. I'm not gonna have some overly long complicated password that I'm which completely defies the one that I've been using for years because I use the same password for everything.
Yes. Yeah, everyone says don't do that. I think everyone does do that.
Yeah, fuck that. And then,
we are fucked though. If anyone.
So I had a little rant at Twitter for being like a fucking jerk to me.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty rude. Don't tell me how well my fucking password is.
Could be more secure. Sure. Fuck you.
Didn't ask you. Everyone's a fucking critic.
Do you know what the Twitter bird's called?
What?
Ollie.
Is it actually?
Ollie the Twitter bird, yeah. That blue bird.
I didn't know he had a name.
Called Ollie.
I didn't know you were.
Ollie is a smart ass motherfucker. He thinks he's bad. He tells you what to do. You know?
And then, like, when I fully got on, it was like, okay, the step to setting up your Twitter. So I didn't just set up my Facebook. I had to fill my details in, but I already did that. Did that in the page before. It was like, yeah, just follow all of these suggested people. There was no one on the list that I really wanted to hear. No, it was just like Justin Bieber. I was like, I don't give a fuck about what Justin Bieber has to say about anything.
Do you know what? Justin Bieber, though, bring up Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber on his new tour has said it only interests me really. He's going to have magical aspects in the show, like disappearing and appearing, and things of that nature. Probably like changing costumes really quickly, and other interesting things. Maybe levitating, maybe floating, things like that. Justin, if you need anyone to, if you are listening to this, if you need anyone to consult, I mean, you might have gone to someone a bit more famous or bigger or better at magic than me.
Professional.
But if you do need a consultant who is very laxed, talk to me. Just contact me on Facebook, Twitter, or any other page that we have grafted ourselves on. Brilliant. So carry on your Twitter rant.
Yeah, so I followed like a few people. I was like, okay, I've picked my 5 people to start following. Snoop Dogg was one of them.
Snoop.
So I was just like, I bet Snoop Dogg has some funny shit to say. and then it was like, step 2, sign up for some more, like follow some more things. And I've just followed stuff, and like it's giving me suggestions that I've already had.
Oh.
So I was thinking, what the fuck's the difference? So I picked another 5, and it was like, step 3, look for some of your friends. I was like, why couldn't I typed my email in? You know everyone who emails me and everyone who's linked that email to like a Facebook page or any other social networking. Why can't you just find them for me? I don't want to like type in my email address and then look through all of my friends.
Yeah, you know.
But in the end, you followed me.
Yeah, I found you and you.
There we go.
Both of them.
Just to drop it again, just going to say it's at
Still.
John_magician and Lewis.
At Younger Games.
Youngest.
But it's spelled
Yeah, do you want to spell that out for
YUNGERGAMES.
Younger Games. At Younger Games. At John_magician. John spelled JOHN. And Alex is at Alex the Harrison.
Yeah.
The Harrison?
Alex the Harrison.
Not the Harrison. Not Alex the Harrison. Alex the Harrison.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. The and the.
You know.
Oh.
But yeah, so I still only have 1 follower.
Yeah.
You.
You haven't even followed him yet. Yeah, so people get following him. People get following him.
I think I followed you,
There you go, he's got 2 followers now.
2.
I mean, it's probably not like 130 something. But you know.
Or 37.
I mean, slightly less impressive.
I'm probably going to have fucking no one following me. It's probably just going to be still you 2.
We're interested in what you got to say. But if you are interested in what Alex has got to say, you know, just follow him, man. And I'm sure he'll follow you back. You going to follow him back? Mm-hmm. Unless you're a cunt. So you know now, if Alex doesn't follow you back within 10 minutes of you following him, he thinks you're a cunt. So make sure you spam up his Twitter page saying, you think I'm a cunt because you haven't followed me back within 10 minutes. Make sure you do that, okay, guys?
Great.
You can call him Alex the Cunt Harrison.
I go off for like 5 hours and come back. So and then if I follow them after that, what the hell are they going to think then?
That you thought they were a cunt.
And then
you had to change your heart.
I actually went on Twitter and saw who was following me. I went, oh, okay, just followed them.
Yeah. So, just remember though, guys, still have that venom for him. Like once you break a mirror, you put it back together, you're still going to see those cracks in that mirror. Yeah. So even if you think, oh, he's following me back now, deep down you know that if he ever comes round to yours for like a dinner or something, you can put crushed glass in it. He won't even notice.
Broken pieces of mirror for a beautiful metaphor.
That would be a beautiful metaphor. That would be lovely. A lovely image.
It would be. Do you want to read your horoscope?
Yeah, read my horoscope.
Yeah,
I can't read it because it won't come true. But,
yeah, exactly.
You know, apparently so. If you read it out loud, it doesn't come true. But you know what? Fuck you, psychics. That's all I'm saying. Psychics and paedophiles.
Fuck you.
If you heard the last podcast, you know what we're talking about.
You know.
Yeah, fuck the paedophiles.
But yeah, man, hit me up for come read me my.
Gotta remember what your sign was again.
You can't remember? You bastard, Alex. And this is why he's Alex the Cunt Harrison.
I bet you can't remember mine.
Yeah, I can. Scorpio, biatch.
Fuck.
Who's the love and caring person now?
Clearly not me.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the
Bastard.
thing?
Pisces, you slag.
Slag.
Your mentor, Neptune, helps you share your
Oh,
dreams.
that bloke, yeah. I've seen him for a while, actually.
You know Neptune,
That geezer, Neptune. Thinks down the old bull's head. Yeah, I know him.
exactly.
Yeah.
Your monitor, Neptune, helps you share your dreams for the future with the family and get you in the right direction. If you start the day single, romance is out there, but with someone unexpected. Already involved, you're closer to a proposal.
So last
of a
week,
major decision.
last week it told me that I was going to have sex with you. Now this week it's telling me that I'm going to fall in love with one of you two guys now.
Or
So
seeing as you had
here.
sex with me the week before, which, you know, might have happened.
Yeah. Could have happened.
Don't want to ruin Christmas for people. Apparently, we're closer to a proposal.
Oh, wow.
You're probably going to ask me to marry you.
Yeah, what would Lydia say about that? For who don't know, Lydia is his girlfriend.
I don't know. She'd probably... Actually, no, she wouldn't be surprised. She'd be like...
It would look like Grizzly Adams was being cloned and he was having sex with himself. That was what it would look like, because we have pretty thick beards at the moment. I don't think there's any pictures of me with a big beard, so I don't think you guys will know, but how would you describe the beard? What beard is it? Is it like... What beard would you say it's like?
It's like,
It's just a full over, innit?
Yeah.
Like what? Like, are we saying like Gimli? Are we saying like Brian Blessed? Are we like...
Not Brian Blessed.
Like, I don't know.
It's just like really stubbly. Like, it's just long, really long.
Like, are we saying like Clint Eastwood? Like,
longer than Clint Eastwood.
Go on, go on. Actually, think about
No,
this.
I don't really put a lot of thought into people's beards.
The dude.
Like, he's just got like a goatee,
Yeah,
really long goatee.
I'm just giving you examples of beards, okay? Or facial hair.
Definitely don't have the dude.
Pick one.
Don't know.
A tramp. A man who sleeps rough.
Well,
But yeah.
now that you point it out.
Talking about, though, being single and being in relationships, I saw a TV programme last night called Get a Life. Or How to Get a Life. I don't think it was that harsh. It's like people sitting up late watching BBC 3. The people who are sitting up at like 3 o'clock in the morning watching BBC 3, Get a Life! Just comes up. Just like, you can't sit in there, get a life. No, it's actually about a lady called Cherry something. She sounds like a porn star. But, no, she's a reporter, I think. And she was like, looking at people's stories about being single and being in relationships, like how many people's too many people to have slept with, being single, and other interesting shit like that. But I want to ask, what do you guys think? Because you're recently in a relationship, aren't you, Alex?
Yeah, like a couple of months.
Single or relationship? You're gonna have to say relationship now, aren't you? Because you're in one. But yeah, like your honest opinion.
I don't know.
Unbiased.
I don't really know. I don't know which one I prefer, because they both kind of have.
They have their cons, innit?
Yeah, they have their.
So you guys have the up on me here, because you've both had relationships, whereas I've never had an actual relationship outside of primary school. Like, which primary school ones don't really count, I don't think, because you're only kids. But like in high school, like when you get in year 9, those relationships actually count. Like I've seen people in like relationships who are still together now. But yeah, I haven't had a relationship, which doesn't mean that I'm a big giant virgin that I portray on this show. People immediately say, "What? You don't have a girlfriend? You're a virgin." It doesn't mean that. It just means I've don't seen people. I just say I've slept with them more than once. So, but that doesn't mean it's a relationship, as it were.
No.
But I'm not a slag either. Before anyone else thinks that. I'm just saying that because I know I'll never get laid again if I say, yeah, I am. Any ladies that are listening. But no, I am looking, like, if I find a girl who I'd make my girlfriend, then I'd be like, because people say, well, would you be faithful? Like, I don't see the point in cheating. I don't agree with people who cheat. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fully against when people say, oh, but she was like this, or like, I was drunk and stuff like that. Fuck off. Even if I was drunk, I know, if I didn't want to be with that person, I'd sleep with someone else, but I wouldn't be in a relationship then. Like, if I've decided to be in a relationship with that person, it means I don't want to sleep with anyone else. I don't want to be with anyone else, like that way. Like, that's why I think relationships mean more to me in a way that it's like, I wouldn't just make anyone my girlfriend. Like, if you're my girlfriend, then it's going to be for keeps, like, sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
Like, it's not even like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I'm not like, yeah, I think that I'd never cheat, even though I'm reasonably promiscuous. But, like, if I was in that sort of relationship, I wouldn't be how I am now.
No.
Ladies, if you're out there, just contact me on Facebook or Twitter. No, but yeah, go on. I want to hear your guys' opinions now on single or in a relationship. Seeing as though I can't really have an opinion because I've only been on the one side. You guys have been on both, so you can give us your opinion now of what you feel at them. What's good? What's going on in the world of relationships?
I don't know. Like they both have their negatives and their like positives and their negatives. Like when you're single, you literally just get to do whatever the fuck you want. You don't really have to care. You don't have to worry about anything.
Damn right.
And then like if you're in a relationship, you've got this other person which you like. So you have to care for them because you do care, and like.
Do you need to overly prove it though?
No, you don't need to overly prove it, but like, it's just gonna be someone who knows that it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird.
But it's that joke thing. It's like because people say like your parents unconditionally love you, yeah. But your parents don't unconditionally love each other. People love each other conditionally normally. Then, so you're in a relationship with someone on a condition. It sounds like really romantic, but you're conditionally loving this person for whatever reason. So that's like a lonely sentiment right there. Everyone just feels cold and dark inside now. No, but yeah, like you love that person conditionally, so you got to care for them. So do you not have to prove it to them that you care for them, or should they just assume?
They should just fucking know.
Yeah.
She just know. You know, you take baths in gravy, you do care. When she comes home and you smashed all the cutlery up, she knows you've cared.
No, it's really weird. I've never really thought of it. I can't. Like, I guess I prefer being in a relationship.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's because you're in one, though.
Yeah. But
when you return,
do you remember mentioning there was a giant change in your life? Actually, you doing this relationship, you no longer were something. It becomes you lost something, didn't you? If you don't mind it, that was subtle.
Yeah, really, really subtle.
But yeah, do you want to tell the guys?
Well, it's like because I used to get a lot of like, you don't have a girlfriend, are you virgin? It's like, well, I haven't had a girlfriend since I was 14. Like, the girlfriend before Lydia that I got was fucking like 5 years ago. But it's not like I could. It's just I really didn't give a fucking shit. Like, I was just like, I can't be arsed. I'd rather go out and drink and do whatever I want, and party and stay out late. Not.
But yeah, if you sleep with a girl, it doesn't mean she has to be a girl. Well, just look at me for example.
But I literally couldn't be asked to do that.
It's because I think if you once you lose your virginity, then you want to have sex again because you know what it's like. Whereas you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah.
If you're not, if you're just a virgin, you don't know what you're missing, so you don't really care, I guess. But if it ever did happen, it did occur. Like, I lost my virginity when I was 16, and then I'm 20 now. Just never looked back. Just kept going. Yeah, because I wanted to lose my virginity. It sounds like something out of a movie, but I wanted to lose my virginity before I went to college. Because I'd left school and I hadn't lost my virginity. And that was mainly because the only people who were getting laid in high school were people who had girlfriends. People, like, girls weren't really like wouldn't go to house parties and sleep about, whereas you do in college. But I was like, fuck this, it's the summer. I've got to get laid before college because I can't go to college as a virgin. I'm 16 now. So, I lost my virginity to I don't know if she's listening. I don't know if she knows. She did know because I told her I was a virgin. She was just a slut, I guess. And my friend.
So if you are listening,
my friend had arranged it. Like he brought her out specifically for me to lose my virginity. And we was in my friend's shed. And I want to tell you a story, but I don't want to embarrass her. I don't want to get in trouble with this story. But it's jokes. Because we were talking about like having sex and stuff, as you do when you're drunk with like girls and they feel up for it. So we're talking about it, and she's talking about like how to make a girl come. So we're all really intrigued. There's only 2 girls there, and one of them's her. And there's like four of us or 5 of us in that shed, men. And men. But me and a few other people. I'll try not to mention names, but we're sitting in this shed, and it's a nice shed as well, not just a random shed. It's like kitted out like a pub. It's quite cool. So we're sitting in there, and we're just drinking, getting high, whatever. And she's telling us how to make a girl come, and she's like, got to like play with the clitoris, and we're like, oh yeah, where is this clitoris? And she's like, well, it's just like she pushes down on her skirt, like with her hand, so you can't see anything, but she's like pushing around and pointing to a general area on her skirt, and we're like, yeah, we can't really see that. So she then lifts up her skirt and shows us on her knickers, and we go, yeah. Well, not even on her trousers, like, because her skirt's above it, so on her trousers, we go, we still can't really see it. So she takes her trousers down, and shows us on her knickers, and she's like, we're like, yeah, we can't see it. And she takes her knickers off, and shows us. And then I go, yeah, I still can't see it. So she's like opening it up. And at this point, imagine this. I hear a creak, yeah, so I look across the room, yeah, and my friend's like leaning back on his seat, trying to get a good look like this. And as I see him leaning, he just drops, boom. So it's just like in a cartoon or something. She's just got a minge out, and he just drops off his chair and on his back. It was the funniest thing ever. And then I ended up walking her home, and I was just like, yeah, I'm a virgin. Like, I was like, let me see what. Like, can we do something? She's like, well, not really. There's nowhere to sit down or anything. And then I was like, there's a bench up here. I don't really sit on the bench.
I already knew about the bench.
We went and sat down on the bench, and she was like, okay, we can do some things as long as you make it romantic, yeah? And I was like, romantic? Right. It's like, yeah, I know. It's like midnight, yeah? She's like, make it romantic. And this is how she makes it romantic. She goes, by kissing. So we're just kissing, yeah? And then next minute, she just like starts taking off her trousers and I won't get into graphic detail, but it sucks my dick. And but as she's doing that, a guy's walking his dog at night, and he looks fast, and like you can't really see us because it's bare dark and there's like not much light, just the moonlight. How romantic, the moonlight! But the guy walks his dog and just walks past, and we're just like fuck. And then like she gets up and she's like, "You go down on me," which is like a thing I wasn't really like that in tune about. Like now, probably if I knew who she was and like how experienced I am now, is I probably wouldn't have because I know what's happened. But I was young and I ain't ashamed to admit it. Like I was being guided, so I was like, okay then. I must have been doing really badly though because like after like a minute of it, she was just like, fuck it, let's just have sex. Like she was like, and she's like, and then she's like, fuck it, let's just have sex. So having sex on this gravel path. And my knees are fucking killing me.
Was that near mine?
No.
Oh,
no, this was up
a
north.
Different one.
Yeah, Middlesbrough. And when I was on this gravel, oh yeah, that was by the pond. Yeah. But no, I was on this gravel path, and it was really fucking killing my knees. I'm like, fuck, but I'm like, fuck, this is happening. I'm actually having sex, yeah. So I'm just powering through it, and I'm just, like powering away. I must have like come like 2 seconds in, yeah. But for some reason I stayed hard, so I was just like, fuck it, I just got to keep going. I can't be shit like this. So I carry on, and then she's like, I'll get on top. So she gets on top. And then we're doing it for like 2 seconds. She goes, oh, this is hurting my knees. Can we move over to the grass? I'm like, why the fuck did I not say that? My knees are now killing me. Fuck. So we move over to the grass. Carry on. And at this point, I'm just like, we've been like fucking for nearly like half an hour, 40 minutes. And we're still going. And I was pretty fit, like, because I was doing public services, like, when I was going to college. So we had to, like, I ran like 2 miles, like, every morning and shit. So I had pretty good endurance. But I'm going away, and I'm just like fucking just looking at the moon. I'm not even like horny anymore. I'm just like pounding, just trying to get it going. And she seems like she's enjoying it reasonably. And then like stop for a bit. She tries playing with me. I realise my dick's really sore. I'm like fuck. And so then like we like finish up, and I'll finish walking home and shit. I go home, like, really chuffed myself. All my mates are just sleeping on the sofas and shit because I used to live with my friends up north. Fucking sleep. Wake up next day. Yeah, I fucking look at myself, I look like I've been fucked up. I've got all my knees are fucking bleeding and fucking ripped up from where I've been fucking on this gravel path. Yeah, look at my dick, I've got a big fucking like rip on it and a fucking scab. I'm like, oh my god, I've caught something. I went and got tested. I hadn't caught anything. It was friction burns. From keep on going for so long. Yeah, and I've still got scars on my knees to this day. You can see, I don't know if the lighting is any good, but I've got scars on my knees from when I lost my virginity. And that's the story of my virginity.
Oh, what about the Rivers of Babylon? That was Joe. This guy telling me.
The Rivers of Babylon. Oh, when I was fingering that guy. Yeah. No, I don't want people to think I'm a horrible, slutty guy. So, we'll have a story each week. We don't want to use all the material. But come on then, guys. Back to the question at hand. Sorry. Relationship. We're going off on a tangent here. Relationships and singularity.
Well, being single is more fun, innit? Like, you can do what the fuck you like, when you like to do it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, but having that girl to just comfort with, like, you can't have that, like, bond with a man. You can, but in a different way. It's always in a different way. You know
romance.
What I mean? You know,
romance. Nothing really gay about it. Yeah, that's awesome. If you don't know that tune, go on YouTube, type in bromance, and it's an hilarious tune. Yeah. It like encompasses exactly what a bromance is. So get on that. Get on that definitely. YouTube it, bromance. I can't remember what the guys are called, but it is hilarious. Mm-hmm. So Alex, relationship or single relationship? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll pick.
I got your back, Lydia. Relationship.
So she was probably going to listen to this and be like, "Don't you fucking dare say single." Like this subject will come up and she'll just stare at me
until she hears relationship.
Well, no, yeah, I prefer being in a relationship for like the same reason.
Because you're getting it morning, noonly, nightly, and ever so rightly. Not that he's told me
I haven't.
You're
just guessing.
He hasn't told me anything. He hasn't said anything. Except for that way, that you play with the... No, I'm just joking. I'm playing. He hasn't told me anything.
Well, has he?
No,
I'm sure she's really interested.
No, makes sense. Makes sense. Like, well, have I?
He's never going to get it again.
That's when he tells me about it. No, I'm just joking. She's going to actually sit there and be like,
what, you fucking said?
Are you talking about that time?
Seriously saying this?
Are you talking about that time I stuck a finger up your ass? He hasn't told me this, by the way. And she doesn't sound like... Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Jokes. And like how you sound like a walrus when you come.
Do you not remember that Family Guy?
Yeah, make him purr like a walrus. That was hilarious. Okay, so I think we covered that topic more than enough. More than enough. So should we hit up our next topics? Oh, quick plug. I want to quickly plug something. My new YouTube series is coming out on the 1st of July. So make sure you check that out. If you want to see the trailer for that, you just go on YouTube, type in John Watson Magic. On the first video, it's just the teaser trailer. Give you some idea what it's going to sort of be like. It's just going to be. It's got the soundtrack on there is really good as well, by a guy called Exquisite. But he made a track for me. It's pretty cool. But if you get on there and have a look at it, and I've really lost where I'm going with this.
You're plugging your...
Yeah, no, I'm plugging, but I don't know why I was explaining what the video was about.
Well, you got some pretty cool shit on there.
Yeah,
it's like a teaser. It's a teaser for your new series that you're bringing out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like how I'm plugging your own thing.
Yeah, no,
So you got that new series.
Do you know what?
It's
I told you it's really
good.
It's really high grade. I'm slightly saying it's high grade, but anyway, yeah. It's not going to be like the teaser's not going to be like it's just showing you like sort of effects and stuff like me doing some strange things, but that's not what the series is going to be like. It's not just going to be boom 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 like trick after trick after trick. It's going to be more of a story, more of a more to it. It's going to be 10 minutes long.
So it's like episode. It's like each episode going to be in like a different sort of place.
Yeah,
you're only going to focus one episode of what the tricks that you do around that place, and you're going to move on.
Sort of like that, yeah. There's that sort of idea, and hopefully people can get involved as well, just by emailing me, Facebook, Twitter, as we've said many a time now. If you want to be part of the show, if you want to get filmed, it's like seeing magic. If you want me to show you some magic, add a little bit of magic to your life, like hashtag just add magic. If you tweet that, then I can see your tweets, and yeah, man, let's try and get that trending. Let's get hashtag just add magic trending, yeah, guys.
Just add magic.
But yeah, that's coming out on the 1st of July. So make sure you check that out, please, guys, because that means a lot to me. Thank you all very much. So,
Have you seen this new suit they brought out? It's this aqua suit, bro. You know, like Iron Man when he's got his like lasers that come out his hands and that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the fire that comes out his feet to make him fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they made these suits that go in the sea and that.
Oh, and they use water.
And they use water.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You can go up to like 38 feet, I think it is, off the water, and just like fly around and that. Oh my god, I was looking at it. £4,000.
So what was there, like a video and shit?
Yeah, there's a video.
So what would they Google if they wanted to see that?
Zapta Aquaman suit.
Zapta Aquaman suit. Yeah. Aquaman. If you just look for that, you'll probably find it, and it looks. So they actually look like Iron Man suits. Like, does it like kind
of. It's got this big tube though that obviously sucks up the water, which looks so because the way he flies. And does it? What does it like?
You probably can't like. Obviously, I'm just making sound effects there for you guys, but that sounds awesome. I gotta admit that just sounds like the most redonkulous thing ever. Okay, where's my pencil? I just got to mark off the plug. Done that.
Tick that off your list.
Oh, I just seen something right next to the plug though on my notes. Alex Smash. Yeah, Alex smashed my plate in my room. I had a plate, yeah. I'd just been eating microwave pizzas, as you do, and I had the plate on my floor. And Alex just finds a pool ball on my side, yeah, and he doesn't just like pick it up and look at it and go, oh look, a pool ball, and put it back. No, picks up this pool ball and then starts to juggle with it, and like think he's some sort of mad like got juggling skills. Starts balancing on his hand and throwing it about and catching it, yeah. And next minute, boom, what's he do? Not catch it. And where does it go? Straight on the plate. There's plate bits everywhere. Yeah. Well, how do you explain yourself, Alex? How dare you? You go all Hulk and fucking wreck this fucking
No,
joint.
it's not like I picked up the plate and then got the pool ball and like smashed it in. I accidentally just dropped it. I didn't go in there intentionally to break shit.
Right, this time you get one. Okay, this is your
Everyone
one.
gets one.
Everyone gets one. This is your one. Okay.
God.
Actually, I know Lewis has got something interesting to share because he was talking to me about it the other day. He found an article about the most dangerous places to go on holiday. But not only that, he also knows how much it costs to go on holiday there.
Oh, right.
So yeah. Oh, he's just going to go grab that from his bag that you can hear rustling right now. He's going to grab that and he's going to hit us up with some interesting shit. Oh, what newspaper is this from?
This is the
Daily Sport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of titties then. Lots of tits. That's what we like.
Lots of boobies.
So we know what you're reading then. But no, look.
Yeah, about that, I'm going to read some of the stuff at the side. Like, I'm a bored, horny housewife.
Let's see what she says.
I said we got to phone one of these one time.
I'm a bored, horny housewife. Listen why I fring myself for you.
Frig.
Just listen.
Does anyone know what frig means?
Frig myself.
It's actually spelled frig, which is F-R-I-G.
Yeah.
If anyone knows what frig is, comment on underneath and just let us know what frig is, okay? Because it sounds sexy.
This horny old woman.
But tell us, hit us up with your worst. Is it numbered? Is it like number 1? Don't
like
go
5
to
places,
Uzbekistan. Number 2.
No, it's hell on earth. It's just telling you. They just.
Alright, you rate them then. However you say them. Give us number 1 on the Hell on Earth charts.
Alright, well, you got this one in Mexico.
Mexico, right?
It may look exotic in films like Sex and the City, but you're more likely to be caught up in a drug murder than lounge by the sea with a
Cosmopolitan, yeah.
Cosmopolitan.
I tell you what. Instead of just reading it, just give us a sort of like a little rundown.
Basically, listen.
Okay, he's still reading it.
Alright.
Don't worry, guys.
£550 for this flight. But
I did read these articles as well. I'm just going to tell you about what happened in Mexico. Is there's a lot of like drug-related murders there. Like ever since 2006, when drugs when drugs were made illegal there. There's been like I can't remember how many murders, but thousands of murders.
It's 1,000.
So yeah, you need to like just to give you the heads up there. But how much would it cost to go to this wonderful paradise?
£550.
£550.
Cheap flights.
That's awesome. So £550 to get killed by a drug cartel.
Sweet. We should
Alright.
go.
I've seen actually. There's one there that looks interesting there. Jamaica.
Yeah. There's a big picture here. It says on this billboard. It sounds like ghetto in Jamaica. It says "One love, don't bring no guns." O-town.
2 town.
O-town.
But
the T's like faded a bit. But yeah, what is it? It says on the Jamaica one.
Home to Bob Marley.
And weed. Jamaica isn't as relaxed as it lets on. The levels of crime and violence are high, particularly in the capital of Kingston. So I'm guessing that's Trench Town. There have been incidents of armed robbery, murder, and rape involving British nationals in the past year. So if you're foreign, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, you know.
Sick. Yo, man. What jamming? I hope you like a jamming too. We're jamming.
That'd be the worst song to have on while you're being tortured.
He's there putting
Imagine if he breaks a bone for every jamming.
We're jamming, like the jamming.
We're jamming.
And it's just like, jamming. Yeah. I hope you like jamming too. Anything else?
Oh yeah, it's got which one third? Which one was it? Turkey. Turkish delight. Maybe not.
And did any of them talk
Maybe
about?
not.
Does any of them talk about like corrupt police?
Yeah, I think it's the Turkish one.
What it's about?
Foreign officer has started with advised against all the essential travel to southeastern provinces. Al-Qaeda have targeted West interest in Turkey. There were 30 murders in 2010, which took place.
Turkey, the home of the kebab and the fez. Don't know if I'm being pretty general there.
I saw something on the Metro's website. Apparently these two Scottish guys broke in to a kebab house and completely ignored the computers, completely ignored all the money. Yeah, they stole the big wad of doner meat.
They got hungry. Someone had the munchies, bruv. Someone had the munchies.
They like, and there's CCTV footage of them just walking down the street with it, and he's like carrying it on his shoulder. And apparently like, he starts limping at one point because he drops the doner meat and it lands on his foot.
Oh, what an idiot.
Bad times. Bad times indeed. Getting back to corrupt police officers though, we got an interesting story, me and Lewis. Me and Lewis got an interesting story, what happened to us.
3 times one day?
Yeah, we got searched. We got stopped and searched by the police 3 times in one day. We must have looked fucking stoned.
It was about black mate. Yeah.
Yeah, blacker than you.
Yeah, a lot blacker than me. Fucking Prince.
But it wasn't even why we didn't get stopped because of the black guys. We got stopped because of the white guy.
Because of you.
Yeah, I got stopped and searched the first time because I've been accused of breaking into a car, and which I hadn't. And we was going home. It was someone of my description, and I'm gonna have to put this on charge. Okay. We're just gonna find a charger for our microphone, but while we're doing that, just keep listening. I got a charger somewhere because I put it somewhere. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so, where was we?
We got stopped at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning, yeah. Because an IC1 male...
birthday as well, it just turned our mate's birthday.
An IC1 male wearing dark clothes was seen. So, got stopped and searched. And got stopped, and the guy's like, I'm just going to have to search you quickly. So he's searching me, and he pulls out a pack of cards, and he's like, what's the cards for? And I'm like, I'm a magician. And he's like, oh, okay then, fine. Like, so he sounds a little bit interested. He's like, oh, a magician, what, full-time working? I'm like, yeah, so that's pretty cool. And he looks in my backpack, and he's looking at my backpack. He opens up the front pocket, he pulls out what is definitely a herbal grinder. And he looks at it, he stares at it, and then we literally hear him say out loud, oh, must be magic stuff. And carries on looking through all my other shit.
With the grinder still in his hand.
With the grinder in his hand, yeah. So I thought he might have been joking at first. And then, as he puts back the bag, he puts the grinder back in. Just like cash, and like forgets about it. And then, as he's like going through my bag still, he smells my bag and goes, do you smoke cannabis? And I go, yeah, I have nothing. It's not against the law to smoke cannabis. So I go, yeah.
Better give this a thorough check.
He goes, I better look through the bag again. I'm like, fuck, why did I say this? Now he's going to find the grinder for definite. So he goes through the bag again, but he only looks through the front, the big bag. Thorough check, yeah. He doesn't go through the front pocket again. He goes through that front bag. There's nothing in there. He's like, okay, gives me out my bag, and he lets us go. And I got away with my grinder. I was like, holy shit, got away with my grinder. Cannot believe it. Yes.
Went home and smoked happily.
Yeah.
Next day now.
Not even next day, it's the same day. We got stopped at 3 o'clock in the morning, so we went home, went to sleep for a bit, and then when we got up, it's the same day still. So the same day, yeah.
Same day. Yeah, went back to go meet our friend because it was his birthday still, obviously. Got there now, and we're like, oh yeah, let's pick up, rare. We're picking up, getting us some alcohol and that, and like these times now, we're like, where can we go smoke? And like, cause out in the open, innit, we're in the park. Like, shit, where can we go? So we're going to the bin shed.
Go old school. We sit in a bin shed to get high.
Yeah. But it's not just any old bin shed. It's like a 5-star bin shed.
Yeah. It's a 5-star. Yeah, we got seats and everything in there.
Once you've done a couple and the smell goes, you know, it's alright, man.
Yeah, it's cosy.
It's better than being outside in the rain, I'm telling you that much. Anyway,
so we're getting high in the bin shed.
So we're smoking now. And we just finished this big long L, yeah. We just finished it now. Copper comes, boom, boom, boom. He opens the door to the bins. He's like, yo, hello, boys. It's been
smells
cool,
nice in here.
Yo, yeah, it smells nice in here.
Yeah, we're like, yeah.
He's like, alright, boys. It's obviously been cool. He's like, come in. So he closes that door and comes through the main door. Comes through now. And he's like, oh, you lot. And I've hid all the stuff now. He's like, oh, you lot. I can blatantly see you lot have been smoking stuff in here. But I'm just going to turn my back because I can't dealing with all this and you can just hide it and that. Yeah.
So he lets us hide the shit.
So
yeah?
we're like, yeah, alright, cheers, mate, safe for that. Yeah, and he was all like, still standing there. He's like, yeah, safe for that, cheers. So he takes our details down. He's like, yeah, takes all our details down and that. And he's like, alright, and I'm just gonna go run this through. You lot do whatever and hide it and that. Like,
but don't run away from the bin shed because I've got the dog with me.
Yeah.
So I will let the dog off. So stay in the bin shed but hide your stuff.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay.
Alright, and safe guy. Yeah. So he goes off. We hide it like idiots. We've hidden it everywhere. Next thing you know, he's come back in and he's like, alright, and boys, I'm just gonna have to search you, innit? So each of you come and search, like boom, boom, just getting searched. And
So we're all clear.
guys, make it look good for the residents.
People who are watching. People were watching us like getting stopped and searched in the bin
So
shed.
it was all like, oh, madness. Next thing you know, he'd let us go, but he's like held the door open, so we've had to walk off. We couldn't get our stuff. We've had to just
Leave the stuff. But so he's told us to hide our gear. He said he's not going to bother with it. You can come back and get it later, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You've been stopped in search. Like there's nothing come through in your name. So you're not wanted, and you haven't got anything on you. So go on your way. So we left, yeah, and we're like waiting to go back to the shed and get our stuff. When we're standing in the park waiting, 3 undercover cops come up to us and like, yo guys, there's been a lot of drug dealing happening here. You guys, we're just going to take down your names, and you're not getting searched yet. But if your names come back positive for something, you're going to get searched. We're like, oh, okay. Fine, we haven't got anything going on us anyway. So
it was
like,
we've just been stopped already.
We told them, and they were like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll still run your names through though. And they did so. They came back clear, so they were like, oh, we're not going to search you anyway. But we did get stopped by the police. So 3 times in one day we got stopped by the police, which was a bit mental.
Not only that,
they went off. So when they finished with us, we went back round to go grab our gear. We went there, the police had gone. So we went back into the bin shed. We looked, all our stuff had been taken. The guy had blatantly gone back in and took it. Yeah, we had like an 1/8 of weed on us and like 3 grinders, and he found it all, took it all. Yeah, but the thing is, if he really wanted to take it and confiscate it, he would have done it to us, and he would have took it in as evidence, and he would have done us. What we think he wanted to do was he just wanted to get high. Yeah. This policeman just smokes weed. That's why he was being cool, and he was like, just hide it. And like
he's baffled us to make us
yeah,
hide it.
So he made us hide it, and he just stole our weed. He took our weed. We got robbed by a police officer. A police officer stole our weed.
Well, like,
but previously before that, just magically getting past it. Luckily,
yeah,
just magic stuff.
One of my friends, Harry, was he was waiting in a park, and he was waiting for a deal, and the deal was taking a bit of time, and he saw that there were a group of like sort of 14, 15-year-old lads who were like making such a big deal about having a spliff on them. And they were just openly smoking it. And this clopper comes along, and he just goes, yeah, obviously you got caught, I'm going to have to search you. And then if they pull out weed, and he goes, just throw it away, just put it in the bin. Because this is back when it was a Class C, so everything was kind of like calm about it.
Yeah,
he just said, just throw it away, just put it in the bin. And then they put it in the bin, they both walk off. And like half an hour later, he's still waiting, my mate's still waiting for his dealer. And the same policeman comes back in his normal clothes, reaches into the bin and grabs it, and just walks off.
That's magic.
No way.
So yeah, there are some policemen out there who just nick
police
stuff.
officers. Bad times, man. Bad times indeed.
Many a time I've just been stop and search. Never found it though. Never found it just because got to be quick with it, innit?
Gotta be quick. Okay. What have you guys got left for me, good sirs?
I haven't got anything left.
Nothing really.
I have a few things left. Good, John. Woohoo! Thank goodness for John. Oh wait, so you have got something.
Oh no, it's just you know, like a hard drive USB thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've made these ones for women. Cause you know, like you put things on there.
Like tampons.
Made them tampons. Like
USBs.
USB.
Tampon USBs.
No, people won't steal them, and I was like, really?
Oh, what? That's jokes.
It actually looks like a tampon as well.
And like, if you ever like get caught short, ladies, you could always just use it. You might have to buy a new USB, but you know, saves having to like buy a fresh set of knickers. I assume.
Dear.
But yeah, man. I have some interesting stuff for you guys. What about this? Yeah, Jimmy Carr. You hear about Jimmy Carr? What he's done? Why he's in the news?
Nope.
Yeah, well, he got caught by tax evading, yeah, but he wasn't breaking the law. It was well in the law, the way he was avoiding taxes. So, like, they just said it was immorally wrong what he was doing, avoiding taxes, but legally. So, it was like there was a big fuss about it, and like he's paying it back now or something. I don't know, but all he was told by his accountant that I found a way for you to pay less tax. Do you want to do that? And he said, yeah. Would you have not done that? It's been a big thing, and he's apologised and stuff. I think he has nothing to apologise for.
No.
No way.
I did the exact same thing. He ended up taking away like 8.2 million or something, like saved in taxes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Do you know what I read on the Metro website? Because I decided that, you know, the stories that are in the Metro are pretty good, so I want to read them all the time. So I go on the website. Gay penguins.
Gay penguins.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you do get other gay animals, though, don't you? Like gay dolphins and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's like these penguins literally are. They are. I don't know. Get the story up on the internet. Like I sent it to myself.
Oh, god damn it! You should read the story.
I did read the story. I read it this morning. Basically, like, a zoo has given these 2 male penguins an egg to look after, so that they don't get depressed that they can't have kids.
We don't need to get it up. Just riff off that. That's a joke.
Yeah.
It's
Like
no way.
these 2 penguins seriously like believe that they can mate just like every single other penguin can, but like it's so weird. Like the reason why they gave them an egg was just like so they don't get really depressed.
Gay rights for penguins.
And they're both looking after it and everything. And think how confused that chick is going to be that it has 2 male dads and all the other kids have a mum and a daddy. That chick's going to get abused and tortured by the other penguins because they wouldn't understand.
I bet they call it something really crappy as well, like fucking Happy Feet or something.
Happy Feet.
They all just bully it.
I think it literally was Gay Penguins. They're like another title.
Gay penguins, new scourge of the earth. You got like religious nuts killing gay penguins with harpoons. But anyway, on to the next one. On funny story in the Metro. Coming at you is a Czech lady, a lady from the Czech Republic, had smoked super strength skunk.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of this.
And she ended up tightrope walking on a pylon. An electric pylon.
She thought she was crossing a bridge.
She
climbed up, like, it's like, what, 40 foot?
Yeah, 40 foot.
It was a 40-foot pylon. And, like, grabbed onto the wires and, like, started, like, trying to walk across the wires.
She didn't get electrocuted. As I said, she was high on, I don't think weed made her hallucinate like that. I think she smoked something different. Probably salvia or something.
Yeah.
Salvia would she would have been fucked. Like, especially for strong stuff. It was super strong skunk. They just didn't test it, they just saw it was a herbal cigarette or she'd been hitting a bong and it's gone super strong skunk. It's just the war on drugs. Yeah, that brainwashing thing called the war on drugs.
It took them 2 hours to get her down.
2 hours.
Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit. Yeah, man. That's fucking some bad shit. Also, I've seen in the Metro is an advert for that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That just sounds like the best film ever. I think we briefly covered it in the last podcast, but if you don't
that was
know,
the next film you're going to see in the cinema.
Yeah, I want to see that film now. Definitely want to see that film. It just sounds just ridiculously jokes. Like basically it's a recontextualization of history about the American Civil War, and instead of it being about like freeing the slaves and shit, and like the South being like oppressors of the black people, the South are just vampires, and they're fighting a war against vampires.
I thought it was based before he was president.
No, it is, but then it goes.
He's fighting vampires because they killed his mum.
Yeah, he fights vampires, but then when he becomes president, that's why the American Civil War happens. It's because they're vampires, and that's some messed up shit. That sounds cool though. That just sounds like the film I want to watch. Sounds epic. Sounds like they were high when they came up with it. It's like, hey man, what about if Abraham Lincoln killed vampires? Oh my god, that sounds like the best fucking thing in the world. Wow, how can we write this? We have no pens. No.
I just think that
I'm dying. Give me some drink, please. The dangers of getting high. Marijuana kills. I'm so high right now. Nothing can hurt me. No. Harold and Kumar, legendary. Anyway, what was you saying?
I think today's like modern cinema. You can tell when it's like brand new writers who are like just coming into the industry, and I can tell like future movies are just going to be really shit.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Killers. That's nearly as bad as Lesbian Vampire Killers.
I don't know. Lesbian Vampire Killers was kind of jokes though.
It was kind of jokes, but I knew I was watching a terrible movie.
Yeah, but I'm so high right now. Nothing can hurt me. But yeah, man, I'm definitely going to see it. We have to go see it together, and then we can talk about it in the next podcast. We should most definitely do that. That should most definitely happen. Okay, guys, get out your diaries. Let's write this in.
Oh.
Bro date to see Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Okay, let's do that right now. Don't know why I was doing that voice, but I enjoyed it. So, here's something cool. Lewis, you're going to be redecorating your house. Tell me about it. I want to know about this redecoration. I mean, you'd have to tell me. I know. Tell Alex about it.
Basically, we're gonna paint our ceiling like a purpley blue. What's it called again?
Brooklyn Nights.
Brooklyn Nights.
That's the colour.
Brooklyn Nights.
That's the colour.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nights. So that when we're like,
Not purpley blue. Excuse me, mate. Can I get that purpley blue colour, please? Do you mean Brooklyn Nights, sir?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what night, bruv. Fucking that purpley blue, alright? Oh, yeah, nice one.
So it's purpley blue.
Purpley blue, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna paint the
Brooklyn
ceiling this colour, and we're gonna have the walls like a sky blue colour, and put some clouds on the wall, like with sponges and that.
Yeah.
So and put some glow in the dark.
So we're going to be on Cloud 9.
Glow in the dark stars on the ceiling as well, so that when we're like off and up, like obviously
Subtly buzzing.
buzzing,
We can look up at the night sky inside the flat. It's going to be awesome.
and just be like,
Bruv,
wow.
I just thought of the best idea ever. Pillow beanbags. Pillow beanbags? Cloud beanbags. Cloud beanbags to like add to the fucking thing. If you got a blue carpet as well, and you got cloud beanbags,
I need to get a carpet.
because you'd be in the clouds like.
Just let
We'd be like,
play that music in the background when you're
we'd be like,
buzzing
bruv, yeah, if we was on our magic mushrooms,
out.
oh, that'd be mental. That would be mental. Yeah, we'll have to tell you about it. Next time we go on a trip. We'll tell you about it, like,
Damn right.
because you know it's not against the law. It's not against the law to actually have done the thing, so we can do that. Like, we just ain't gonna tell you when we have it. Possessions it is against the law, motherfucker. No, but yeah, we'll definitely tell you about our next trip, and hopefully the painting in the house will be done so we can actually experience it.
Yeah.
My mum
Well,
said,
paint's
my
been
mother
done.
said, 3 weeks. If you wait 3 weeks, she'll come and help us paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be around the same time as, you know, mushrooms
Yeah.
done. So that's cool. Subtly. What's on to the, I have one last interesting thing. I say one last thing. We'll probably have a bit more to talk about. An interesting thing. Parents' lies. The lies parents tell the children to protect them.
Yeah.
Some interesting like ones. Like obviously you got the obvious, like the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus and stuff. You know, if you don't like eat carrots, your eyes will be bad and stuff like that. And what else?
Easter Bunny.
Boogeyman, don't go to bed and stuff. Like
Jesus.
the Dinner Witch. Jesus. Subtle.
Well, I'm not actually an atheist. I'm agnostic.
Yeah. So if you are real, I'm sorry. No, but yeah. So parents' lies. I want to know if you guys. Like, what sort of lies did your parents tell? Obviously, you guys, email us in, like, message us, let us know if your parents had any interesting lies, and we'll mention them on the next podcast, because that would be jokes. So just message us, like, if there are any interesting ones, we'll tell you about ours now, just to give you some ideas. If you can't think, did my parents ever lie to me? They did.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
they most definitely did lie to you. We're going to tell you some of our lies. They might still be lying to you now. You got to think about that, guys. It's like the Matrix. We're waking you up to the parent lies.
I can't recall any lies that they've told
Yeah,
me. Like, I remember like Santa and shit.
Yeah, but-
that's like typical. There's nothing like weird, but I know of people. Like a girlfriend that I had before this, she told me about one of her friends who, like, her parents like said something to her that has convinced her, even to this day still, that she has to sleep in no matter what like the weather is, pajamas with socks under like 2 duvets.
What?
So like, even if it's like in the middle of the summer, she'll still sleep in full pajamas under the covers.
Oh my
What the
god.
hell? that is brainwashed.
But, okay, do you want to hear one of my mum's ones? This was something my mum used to tell me when I was younger. My mum enjoys a little bit of the old smoking. Yeah, so that's probably why I do, subtly. But, when I was younger, before my mum used to go to bed, yeah, as far as I was concerned, she used to roll really big roll-ups at night time, just so she did save time instead of her rolling two, so she'd go to sleep, because my mum smokes as well. So, like, I see her smoking these really big roll-ups. I'm like, Mum, why are you smoking these things? And she goes, oh, so I don't have to roll two before bed. So I go, oh, okay then, just believe that. I'm like, Mum, how come you put in this, like, she used to burn this brown rock thing, and I'd be like, what's that like? And Mum would be like, oh, she's frozen tobacco. I burn it with light to defrost it, and I just crumble it in. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I'm older, and I realise my mum was smoking big fat doobies, big fat joints when she was going to bed, and the thing she was burning was hash. And it was just fucking. It's just hilarious to think now that I fully believed my mum put tobacco in the freezer and rolled really big roll-ups. And at night time, and you just believe it instantly when your parents tell you. Like, whatever they tell you, they're not supposed to lie to you. So it's really weird when you find out your parents were lying to you. And you motherfucker, you ate all the fucking the last fruit pastel. Yeah, we always had a war about eating all the munchies, but it's cool. I got one. But yeah, man, I thought that was a pretty jokes thing. Mum telling me, but yeah, if you guys have got anything better, message us and we'll read it out next time. What about you, Lou? Any lies?
No, Mum was always quite straightforward with me. She told me everything when I was young. I knew like everything from like the age of like.
See this is a vagina. This is where you came from. You come from this vagina.
Actually, I do remember like one thing that my mum.
This is my vagina. There are many others like it, but this one is mine. Without my vagina, I am nothing. My vagina is nothing. A little bit of movie magic there for you.
I remember. It was coming up to Christmas and shit, like I believed in Santa, and I went downstairs and I saw my mum wrapping the presents. I was really young at the time. I was like, what's going on? Like getting really upset.
What's happening?
And like my mum just went, oh no. What we do is we wrap the present and we send them to Santa, and then he comes.
Yeah, I remember that one. Actually,
I never heard that one.
Oh shit! I must be young thinking about it now.
We sent them off.
Yeah, my mum seriously told me that, and that calmed me down. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, you know.
I'm going back to bed.
I still put the milk out. And
can you imagine that you came in, your dad was just dressed as Santa, pissed, like, on the sofa. Santa! Go to fucking bed, Alex. Santa's gonna do something with Mommy. Come here, Deirdre. His mum's name's not Deirdre.
Peter! Doesn't matter.
I know. But I didn't want to say her real name because she's getting played by Santa. No! Oh, yeah. Get ready for the snow.
I imagine I just have that face like Steve in that episode. Like I did your mum last night.
You can't see the face, but it is an amazing face. We'll have to take a picture and upload it to our Facebook, the face. Sooner or later. That face will be a recurring thing on our show.
What?
Oh, now subtly roll the next one, please.
Okay. Right. So anyway, what else have we got to talk about?
Actually, I'll roll this one.
Alright. Fine.
Oh, fuck you.
What else are we going to talk about?
Come on, hit me with some other interesting shit.
Christopher Nolan has outcomingly said that he's not going to make any more Batman films.
Dun dun dun! But we all knew that was coming.
No.
Yeah, no, I knew it was going to be a trilogy.
We all knew that was coming. I don't know why it's a big surprise to everyone.
Well, it's a full story in the paper.
Oh, that's really bad. We just see something on Facebook, people. It's a picture. Okay, this is not. We do not concur with this. We don't agree with this in any way. But if you don't laugh, you'll cry. But we see a picture. Like there's two pictures next to each other. There's a picture of Ryan Dunn. The caption underneath it.
The recently deceased Ryan Dunn from Jackass, who died tragically in a car accident.
Okay, yeah.
And
so it's cool, but this is bad, yeah. And then basically there's a picture of him, and underneath it says Ryan Dunn. Then next to him, there's a picture of a burnt corpse saying Ryan, well done. And if you don't laugh, it's just going to make you cry, because that is epically, horribly.
I was seriously upset when I found out Ryan Dunn died.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
They're funny guys, man.
Do you know what?
I've seen him awesome. I've seen him in like loads of stuff, because I religiously follow like Ryan Dunn and Bam.
They did that. What's that other show they did?
Yeah, I watched Viva La Bam.
No, not Viva La Bam. There was another show as well.
Yeah, that was CKY.
CKY, yeah.
Movies. But before I watched Jackass, I watched Viva La Bam. Ryan Dunn's in that. Like he was Bam's best friend, so he was in every episode. And then I watched Jackass, and then like all the Jackass movies, and then I found the CKY movies, which was a series of movies Bam Margera produced. It's what got them into Jackass, because quite a few of the clips from Jackass, like season 1, are clips from CKY.
Like they do that thing with the bumblebee, where they put it on a piece of string.
Oh yeah, they put a bee on a string and they like fly it around.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And then like some of the pranks are like, there's a bit of Chris Rabb, who's another one of Bam's friends, goes up to a restaurant in New York and pulls his trousers down, puts his arse against the cheeks and does a shit on the glass in front of like this old couple.
No way.
And when I found out that Ryan Dunn died, I was like, oh fuck. Like that ruined my day. I was like, no, there's nothing that's gonna cheer me up now.
Then your girlfriend comes over.
This was way before.
Girlfriend comes in. Well, I guess blowjob. That might cheer me up.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna skin up some more inspiration, sadly. But yeah, actually, we do want more participation from you guys. So if you've got interesting things to tell us about and stuff like that, please do tell us, because we get to the end of our podcast and we're like, holy shit, what do we talk about now? What do we talk about?
I don't know, I found it like last week's podcast was really difficult in the middle.
No, but yeah, at first, but now...
At first, like the first 20 minutes.
But now we bring Lewis on, some fresh meat. Actually, let's... Alright, let me think of an interesting question about... The most embarrassing... Would we like to share... No, actually... Something... An interesting... we ended the last one on a trip on drugs, or some sort of like experience. Does anyone else want to give us an interesting experience they've had on a psychoactive substance?
No. I don't know.
I told him about our one, Lewis, from the last week, the mushroom trip. I told him about that.
Yeah.
When we went to the woods. Yeah. So if you didn't hear that from last week's show, go straight to the end. The last 20 minutes is about that, which is pretty cool.
Pretty interesting experience in my life was I didn't do any like drugs. Like it was after a night out, just drinking. I got off the bus and this guy comes up to me and goes, like, he's moving his mouth, but I can't hear what he says because I've got my headphones on. I take him off and he goes, yeah, mate, what are you listening to? And I'm just like, I'm just listening to Silver Sun Pickups. He's like, oh, who are them? And then I describe who they are, and then he talks about he's been to a gig, and he just goes, mate, do you want to go to a party? And I'm just like, nah, man, it's cool. I've got to go home. And it's like, why do you have to go home? Come on, the night's still young. Why do you have to go? And I was like, well, it's because I've got work tomorrow. And he goes, nah, that's not an excuse. What time do you have work? And I went, 10 o'clock in the morning. And he goes, nah, that's not an excuse. Come to party. And I'm just like, alright, mate, tell you what. I'll come to this party with you, and I'll stay for half an hour at least, and if I don't like it, I'm going to go, alright? And he goes, yeah, that's cool. So I go to this party, and I knew no one there. Yeah. Not even the guy that invited me. So, and then, like, this girl comes up to me and goes, you're wearing your own clothes. Takes her top off, she goes, like, takes her jacket off and her top, and like, gives me the jacket and goes, wear this. And I'm just like, no. And then, like, I walk off and then, like, about 5 people offered me weed, and I was just like, oh, fuck, I'm too drunk to smoke. And then, like, so I stayed at this party, and then, like, turns out the guy who invited me was called Eyes. And we all go inside, and Eyes comes up to me and he goes, Harrison, because I told him my name was Harrison, it was my second name. And then he goes, Harrison, come over here, we're going to do some cooking, He gets a pot out, puts it on the hob, like turns the hob on full, doesn't put anything in the hob, he waits for it to heat up. And then he goes to the freezer, and he gets out a Snickers ice cream bar, throws it in the pot, pours Alpen on it, and starts mixing it together. He goes, right, make sure this doesn't burn. I was like, what? So I was moving around and shit. And he comes back, he goes, I told you not to burn it. I'm like, it's not, I can't help it. He goes, no, it's fine. It's cooking good. He basically just smudges it all together, takes it out of the pot and eats it. He goes, yeah, it's fucking great this, and just walks off. I ended up staying at that party until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best parties I've ever been to. But that's
tops every party.
I remember one time back in the day when we was young as well, we were about 17 or something, 16.
Sorry guys, it's the grinder. That noise is me making sure we get every last bit of goodness out of the grinder, Sally.
I like how we're being really subtle about this.
Yeah, man. So subtle.
Extremely.
Everyone knows what we're doing here. Everyone knows what's wild on here. So it's all good. But yeah,
look. I remember going to this party, yeah. And we was going to meet these guys because we had just helped them out get some weed and whatnot. So we've gone and got it for them. And they're like, hey mate, do you actually want to come to a party? And you've got that for us. And we're like, alright, what are you saying? He's like, yeah, it's just round the corner. And these are some South African dudes, isn't it? So I was like, alright then. So we went round there, and we must have had a fat smoke. And it was just some group of boys, 4 of them. And they was all just like, yeah man, come in, all so friendly and that, we was all chonging on the bongs and all sorts, yeah. They didn't like rolling it up, so they was like, yeah, chong on the bong. And their mate come back from work with this girl, innit? And she must have been a slut or something, yeah, because he had just met her that day when he'd started work, he had just started the job. Next thing you know, we were drinking, smoking still, and she's all started dancing and that, yeah, getting proper on it, because she's obviously fucked now, yeah. Started getting her tits out, started pulling down her knickers, and we're like, what the fuck, yeah? I'm going, hey bruv, sort this girl, because she looks like my auntie, bro. I was so scared. She looked like my auntie. I was just, I need to get out of here, yeah. Next thing you know, we were like, alright, and we're off. And he's gone up to beat, just to go do his thing with her.
Go have sex.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Next thing you know, we're just about to leave. As we're leaving, we see her just stalk us at the top of the stairs. And she's like, alright, see you later, yeah? And ran out of that house, some death trap, man.
Yeah, that's madness.
I remember, it's nothing to do with going to a party, but it's just random people I've met. I was working at my pub, and the bar manager's called Jim. He's quite an old boy, he's really middle-aged. And,
Jim.
But this guy that I've never seen before, I've never seen him in the pub before. He just comes to the bar, and he was with all the poker lot. He just comes up to me, he goes, hey mate, does Jim still work here? And I just go, well, Jim, the bar manager, old guy. He goes, yeah, the old boy. Does he still work here? I go, yeah, he still works here. And he goes, Jim's a fucking legend, mate. I'm just like, alright. Jim is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. He just goes, yeah, Jim's a fucking legend, mate. Trust me. That boy, he's done and seen some shit, right? Yeah, he's a fucking legend. Just go up to him and ask him about the Battersea beer bomber. Just go up and ask him about that. And I'm just like, the fuck? And he just goes, yeah, trust me. Jim's a fucking good bloke. He says he's a Molesey boy, right? Brought up and raised in Molesey, right? Nah.
Change that. Put the computer back in.
He just goes, yeah, he says he's a Molesey boy, right? He says he's a Molesey boy. But nah, he's not. He's fucking Battersea, mate. That's where he's from. And I'm just like,
he's just telling you everything about him.
Battersea Adventure Zone.
I was just like, the fuck, am I expecting Jim to be the guy from History of Violence? He's secretly a mobster.
You fearing for my life?
It was so weird. And then my landlord comes up to me after this guy goes away. And he just goes, yeah, just ignore what that guy said to you. Just whatever it is, just ignore it because he's just out of the nick.
Oh,
I was just like, oh.
some crazy. Yeah, he's fucked up in the head. Then he's just like, yeah. Man. He's probably on
Just
something.
some nutcase.
He's probably on something like, yeah, man. Just let it all out. When you're drunk, you just talk, man. The shit that comes out your mouth. It don't even make sense.
No.
Definitely.
And it's just half words. That's why I don't drink.
Yeah.
Drinking's a poison.
Yeah, man, I totally agree. I don't like alcohol.
Alcohol's
it's like,
the worst
hey man, what
thing.
do you mean you don't like alcohol? You smoke ganja, you smoke. I'm like, well, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
So that's another thing as well. I don't waste my time on cigarettes. Whereas this, I feel, is an actual good substance. It helps creativity. It helps. It's a medicinal miracle.
Yeah,
it helps
man.
with loads of things.
My back is killer.
Your lumbago, your glaucoma. No, but it does. It's proven, scientifically proven. It helps you out. Like, and there's nothing really. It's got medicinal properties. Whereas alcohol has no medicinal properties.
Well, like killing bacteria.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
Well,
you don't
more
have to. You don't have to drink it
No.
to like for that use. And like smoking has no medicinal properties really. No, also, but although nicotine is good for you, it's an addictive substance, but it's good for the heart and stuff. It's all the tar and shit in cigarettes that are not good for you.
Oh wow.
I heard that from someone. I can't remember who, but only nicotine.
Someone who smokes who's trying to justify.
No. No, because you can get nicotine from patches and stuff like that and sprays. Because it helps with nicotine's like helps your brain receptor and shit like that. Exactly. So nicotine in itself is addictive. It's highly addictive because it's good for you. Nicotine is good for you. Your body craves it because it's good for the brain. But anyway, and good for the heart as well. So that was pretty interesting.
Knowledge bomb on your ass.
Just drop the knowledge bomb on your ass. Also, guys, yeah, we're going to be selling t-shirts. So if there's any catchphrases that come up a lot, message them out to us because we may not notice, and we'll have a t-shirt made up. If you guys have already seen the "It's Cool to Be Lame" picture logo that we made, that is going to be a t-shirt very soon. So if you guys want to grab one of those, that'd be cool. I'd love to be walking around like London and stuff and seeing people actually wearing our slogan. It's cool to be lame. We're sure to have other like interesting, kooky, slightly more stylish t-shirts coming out as well.
Chicken is a way of life.
Chicken is a way of life.
From the previous podcast, like chicken's just a fact of life you have to deal with every day.
Chicken is a fact of life that you have to deal with every day. I think it's a big concern to people. You should be more concerned than how chicken is a fact of life. But yeah, man, I feel like we're onto a good thing here, guys. I hope you guys agree. The podcast is hopefully going well. We want some feedback. Just say yay or nay. If you like it, let us know, because then we know what we're doing is right. If not, we probably won't change. In all honesty.
No, fuck you.
It's too long, but like, yeah, no, don't listen to Hooters, man. But no, really, all we want is just like people just to like give us compliments, and we'll just like let our heads and egos grow. That's all we want. Okay, just to give you a heads up. But yeah, man, it's coming near the end. We've got the last 10 minutes of our podcast.
And we're running dry.
We're not running dry. We never run dry.
We've run out of launch from all of our things.
No.
Actually, let's check one of the things that I sent you in the message earlier.
While I'm doing that, how about we'll talk about this?
Talk about that, eh?
Yeah, let's talk about that. No, okay, we don't want the guys to get bored in the last 10 minutes. We've got to do something that's out there. It's got to be like, I don't know, what can we do? Let's do an improv.
Actually, we don't need to do an improv.
No, we will do an improv though. I feel, alright guys, get ready, because like, probably the last 5 minutes is going to be an improv for something. And that's how we're going to sign off, okay? So even if we don't say goodbye, we're going to sign off via the improv, hopefully. And this is not, none of this. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this then. So, what's the improv going to be about, Con? Con Lewis, you're a trained actor. Tell us how we're going to improv this. So,
do we want a scenario of what?
So we could be like gangsters, or we could be pirates, or we could be ninjas, or we could be anything. Guys, actually, if you guys have ideas as well for improvs, send those in as well.
We'll do a couple.
We'll do improvs. This would be interesting, just to see.
What about just being normal people?
Being normal people.
Normal people. We work in an office. That's our setting.
Okay. Work in an office.
What's going to happen? We need some sort of drama.
Okay, no, okay, so, we're getting attacked. So, we get attacked in an office. So, no, okay, so, we're in an office, and it goes under siege.
Goes under siege by who?
No, an opposing office?
An opposing office?
An opposing office!
What's the opposing office called?
I don't know, it could be, like, Staples or something.
Staples.
Or another company, let's see. FedEx.
FedEx. Okay. FedEx are taking us under siege.
We're under siege from the FedEx because we are also we're UPS.
We use UPS or we are UPS?
No, we are UPS. We're UPS. UPS for FedEx. Okay, so we're under siege, and what have they taken us under siege with though? Are they militarised? Do they have weapons, or are they using
that's FedEx trucks.
FedEx trucks and stuff. Okay, so FedEx trucks. Let's do this then. So okay, so we've just we've tipped over a desk, like we're sitting behind this desk. Okay, boys, this is like brothers in arms or band of brothers or whatever. We're there like I've got my tie around my head like. No, we're just there. I'm like, okay, boys, these damn FedEx bastards. I don't know if we're gonna get out alive, boys.
I'm just there, calm you down by rolling some fat spliff. Calm down, guys. Sorry.
How did you get this into work?
Don't worry about me, man. I've got my way.
Alright, I've got a plan. Guys.
Okay.
What's this?
This is my 2 weeks' notice.
Your 2 weeks notice. Fuck, they're throwing sellotape! Sellotape, get down! Get down! Shum, shum. It's so sticky!
We'll fill out our 2 weeks' notice, and then we hand in job applications for FedEx. They can't attack us because we're technically FedEx. Like, we're going to be
we're neutral. But those bastards, they take anyone. They take no prisoners. Those bastards.
I don't know what to do then, John.
Okay. Well, there's the staple guns.
The staple gun.
The staple guns. They're over there. You can see them. Yeah, just over there. That box over there.
What if there's a sniper?
Hmm?
What if there's snipers, man?
Snipers?
I've noticed that it's got quite a bit quieter. What about throwing sellotape earlier? It's too quiet.
Like elastic band snipers.
It's alright.
Alright, get the staple guns, okay. On 3, we make a dash for the staple guns, okay. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay. Hey, wait for me, guys! Damn it, okay.
Why didn't you tell me what's going, man?
We did!
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I wasn't ready.
Okay, fine. Okay, so we've got the staples. Right. And there's no staples in the staple gun.
Where are they gone?
Shit.
Where are FedEx?
FedEx are behind us, man.
We're just running away from them. But I think, the staples, they go in the fucking stationery closet.
Fuck.
That's on the 2nd floor.
Shit, no.
If we slip round the back.
We'll go up through the fire escape.
Just by the printers on the left.
That's a very deep description right there. Oh, wow.
Wow, now I know exactly where that fire escape is.
Yeah, anyone else who may be listening to this definitely knows where that fire escape is now. Okay.
Just by the printers on the left. Okay, good.
Okay, so this is the plan. Okay, guys, the plan is as such. Okay, we are gonna get some post-it notes, put them over our UPS, write FedEx on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The art of disguise, I like it.
Yeah. And we're just gonna mosey on out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosey on out. I found some elastic bands. Okay, boys. Arm yourself with elastic bands. Put them in your pockets. If the time comes, you know when to use them. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, look more FedEx. Look, what are you doing with your eyebrows, Lewis?
I'm trying.
More FedEx. Okay.
How do you look more FedEx?
I don't know. Just.
Grow a huge beard and get a volleyball.
I don't know. Just look FedEx. Okay. That's the look.
Good.
Okay, that's the look.
Good, I got it.
Okay, Lewis, stop moving the eyebrows. Okay, you got the no. Okay, now you've got the look. Okay, so we got the FedEx look now.
Is that the look?
This is the look, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I see it. I see FedEx.
That's FedEx. Okay, cool. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I think my posting notes falling off.
Ah, shit!
Calm down. Just calm down. Okay, play it cool. Just reach up. Sounds like you're scratching.
They never stick on. But what if they notice that I'm trying to put it on?
You're not. They're not going to
I think
notice.
I'm having an anxiety attack, Magic.
Lewis, calm down. Slap him. Just slap him.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay, it's cool.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay. Oh, hey, Jim from accounting. Hey, isn't it great working in FedEx? Yeah, fuck UPS. Yeah, fuck UPS, you motherfucker. Okay, so, we're almost out, boys, okay? We're just going to get past these sentries over here. Okay, just act casual, okay?
Guys, I've just noticed something. What? In tiny little writing, we have personalised post-it notes that have UPS written on them.
Just rip it off.
Okay.
It off.
Be casual. There we go. And one last for the special effects group. There we go. Okay, now scrumple them up, put them in your pockets, and let's get out of here. Okay.
Fuck.
Dun, 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 dun,